Hello guys, Mike Mohebi here. Today is 12th of July in Melbourne, 5 a.m. and 3 p.m. 11th of July in New York and London, 7 p.m. As you can see, the EURUSD is moving up as we expected, but if you remember from my previous video, I exited to my two positions. I don't regret it. I saved, I cashed in like in one position $286, in the other one $8. So if I put them, just get this position and drag it to the chart, it shows you where the position opened and where it closed, and you put it in the bar chart, it shows exactly. So my first position was at this bar at 26th, and I closed it here up there. So I had like 218 pips, which was about 280 something dollars. My second position was here the 6th of July, and I closed it like with 5 pips, 5 pips, yeah, with $8 profit 2 days later. If I had kept these positions, I know many of you think that I wish I had kept these positions open, and instead of like 216 pips, I would have like 284 pips in my first position now, and the second position would be another 70 pips, which was like adding $200 to my positions. But don't think like that. Just imagine that if the market had come back against you and was like down here, what would you do? You had lost like a half of your first position, and your second position would be in a very big loss. Never regret a position that is closed in profit. We could have kept it, and I was going to, I'm a trend follower. I wanted to keep this position open to run this wave, but I wanted to open the other positions in the other currency pairs. Remember, I had a position I opened the position in silver. As I said, this big pin bar showing that the market's gonna go back and move up, and the other two pin bars are showing that, yeah, the buyers are very strong and they're pushing up. So I wanted to open these positions, and I didn't want to expose more capital, more risk to my account. So I had to close some of those positions. That's how money management works, right? You have to have a kind of a balance between your open positions and the amount of a risk that you expose to your account. So currently I have two other positions. If you had seen, you see I have a position in New Zealand US dollar, which is going down. As we said, this is a down move. This is a weekly chart, so it's in top of the chart now. This resistance line acted very, very strong, and then market is moving down. As you can see, if you remember, we drew this trend line here, so that this channel has broken. So there's a big chance that the market's gonna move down. Even that in these 3-4 days, the buyers pushed the price higher and acted like they're gonna move the price higher, but the sellers were stronger and the market is moving down. We don't know if this trade is gonna work out or not, but at the moment it's good. It's looking good so far. So yeah, I have these two positions, so I had to close the other positions I have. That's how I manage my money. So at the moment we're in very good position too, and as I said, the gold is still fluctuating under this, but these two pin bars are showing that the price gonna go higher, And as I said in the previous videos, in this week and last week, this is probably the best time to buy physical gold and silver if you haven't purchased any. Well, not bad things, but strange things are coming into the economy in this year and the next year. So probably it's better to have a 10 to 20% of precious gold, precious metals, gold, silver, whatever, titanium, in your portfolio. So it kind of acts like a kind of a balance. They're gonna devalue all the currencies. That's what the plan is, you know. If they devalue the currency, if you have $10 million in your account, you're gonna lose it. Now, if they devalue it a double, you're gonna lose half of that account next morning you wake up, your $10 million is worth like a $5 million. So, but this, whenever they devalue the currency, the price of the gold and silver go higher. So that's a kind of a balance. It's a kind of a relief valve in your balance account, in your portfolio. So whenever the price of the money goes down, the price of the precious metals go up, so that you don't lose actually anything. It's at the moment probably even you act like you have 20 to 30% of your portfolio keep it in precious metal. That's probably safer. Before this, in 2016-15, before, it was like 10% was enough, but now it's getting more dangerous. The market is changing, you know, the mood of the market is changing, and it's better to keep like more than 20%. I think about 30% is more reasonable to keep it in precious metals. But anyway, I don't want to open a position in gold. My money management doesn't let me to, but I have a position in silver, which they normally move in tandem. Okay, so yeah, let's see how the market works and how we're gonna end up in these two positions. Oil is moving up again. As I said, when EURUSD is weakening and the EURUSD is moving higher because the USD is getting weakened, so they weaken their currency to have more advantage over the other ones, so they can export more. That's exactly what Donald Trump is doing. Okay, he said that I'm gonna save American economy and the American people. So how he's gonna do it is by devaluing their currency. They're gonna have more export power because the goods that America is producing is gonna be cheaper. They pay $3,000 to a worker. When that $3,000 costs 3,000 euros, what they produce is gonna be more expensive than the time that the $3,000 acts like a $2,000 euro. So, $3,000 acts like a $4,000 euro. So they are still paying $3,000, but it's cheaper to pay them in dollars in America than paying a foreign country like a worker in euro, which, well, they used to pay like 3,000 euros, but now they have to pay 4,000 euros. That's how it works. So this kind of movement in EURUSD it's gonna be for a while. It will be going on, and the EURUSD gonna go higher and higher. That's what the plan is, and they're gonna devalue this US dollar, even more than this. So we will see some sharp moves in EURUSD later on. But currently, if this the price broke this resistance line here, and I think it's gonna move higher. Like, if you remember, if we can put another one, this Fibonacci level, as I said, the last high and the last low, 161.8 is gonna be 1.1526. At the time, price is 1.14, so it's gonna be another like less than 100 pips higher, the first target. The second target is gonna be 261.8, which is 1.1660. It's gonna be like 190 pips higher. This is the second target, and as you can see, if the price can break this resistance line here, there is almost nothing up to 1.21, and I think they're gonna move the price higher, almost to the price, the previous levels of 2000, like 10, 11, something in that area. So let me delete this Fibonacci. As you can see, this is gonna be, this is a monthly chart, and this is, if this is gonna be a pin bar, it shows a very strong move in buyers mind. The buyer is gonna buy and buy and goes higher. But if something like this area happens, we have a pin bar here, but this pin bar it's not a signal. Okay, this pin bar is not the actual pin bar. Okay, it should be at the end or at the beginning of a move, but this shows that the markets, the buyers are in control. But as you can see, the market dropped next month and continued going down. If this thing happen again and the next month market drops, we can keep selling this EURUSD, but at the moment the market is moving up. The next currency pair was Euro JPY. If you remember, we said that this is a kind of a flag moving from there and this area, right? If you haven't seen this, the technical analysis of this currency pair, you can go back and watch my other videos. This was the flag that we said that the market is fluctuating in, and if it breaks the top level, it's gonna go higher, at least half of this pole, 400. Oh, I measured it from here. Back then it was like 280 pips, and I said it's gonna go 140 pips. At the moment it's about 160 pips, and I think it continues up to 200 at least. So I didn't get this position because I had 4 other positions and I couldn't get any more. But if you got into this position, I told you that put a buy stop here, a pending order, and put the stop loss down here 100 pips, and put the target in 200 pips, at least 140, to get at least risk to reward of 1-to-1, which, well, it's not in my type of trading, but I have to get at least 2-to-1. But yeah, if you had 200, probably you get 2-to-1 risk reward to risk. And yeah, it's continued to moving up, and almost, see, it broke this resistance line here. It's gonna, if it breaks this one, there's almost nothing in the way up to there. So that's gonna be another 500-600 pips, 540 pips move upward. I'm not saying that it's gonna move there, but it has the power to move there. There's nothing in the way. So we can have like a half of that, like a 250, 270 pips expectancy that the market's gonna go there. So 270 pips is gonna be roughly there. 133. It's 130 now. And even now, if you remember this Fibonacci that we drew, that the first target was 161.8, the second target is 261.8, and it hit the target today, 261.8. If it goes higher, this third target is gonna be 423.6, which is, as we expect, well, not 540 pips, but it's 490 pips. So it's a very, very conservative target, I think. Even now, if you get a signal in your system and you enter now, probably you have this kind of this amount of pips waiting for you there. But yeah, you have to get a signal. I don't enter the market just like that. So wait for a signal, whatever your system is, and then enter the market. We have this pin bar here, so it shows that the it's gonna be kind of a resistance here. But yeah, this is how this currency is acting at the moment. Alright, this was for today, and if you like my analysis, my video, please subscribe to my channel. So every day I upload a new video. If you want to get this analysis on time and you can get a free signal, if I find the currency pair, I just open a position right away, and you can follow my positions and my analysis if you subscribe to my channel. Click on that bell button beside the subscribe so you get notified as soon as I upload a video. And yep, have a nice time and enjoy.